Good morning. Happy Thursday. So nice to see you. So I think we are down to like 33 degrees this morning in northern New Jersey. It's getting pretty chilly out there. So, but the cool thing is, as I'm walking down the street with the dog, the trees, even since Monday, hi everyone. When I'm walking down the street, the trees have changed so dramatically, even since Monday. So these golden trees are like suns. So this morning, the sun doesn't rise here until about 7:15. So it's like bright, like suns coming off the trees on these beautiful golden leafy trees. So yeah, it's getting chilly outside. The autumn colors are brightening, and then that will come to an end pretty quickly. So welcome to Spring Forest Qigong every day, everybody. It's so nice to see you. I'm Amy Romano, your practice leader this week. And I just wanted to let you know how much fun I'm having creating this global chi field with you. It's just really, really wonderful. And it's fun. It really is. I feel so energized after I teach. If you're new to this practice, welcome. I hope you also have fun. It's incredible that we can all be here from all over the world. It really is. So, we're so blessed to be able to do that. Also, if you're watching a replay of the class this morning, you are also part of the global chi field that we create, which is so awesome. So I just wanted to talk about Spring Forest Qigong a little bit again. I was just thinking about this as we engage in the practice and we say the password and we call our refined energy from our master, and we ask for support and an intention for the practice, we're really plugging into this healing method that Master Lin has really carefully created based on the cycles of nature and the sacred ancient teachings of healing. Over thousands and thousands of years, he has gleaned all this together and has collected it for us. And we're so lucky that it's so simple, that we don't have to be masters of, for years and years studying. We can be everyday people engaging. And so when we practice these simple movements, they're very simple, and the meditations, they're deeply, deeply balancing and healing. And sometimes when things are so simple, we don't realize the depth and power of that. So I just wanted you to connect to that for a moment. And with gratitude for Master Lin's teachings. So I also wanted to thank you so much for your comments and your questions. I read them all, and it's just so uplifting to see them and read them. So please continue to post where you're coming in from, where you're practicing from, and if you have any questions or especially healing stories. So please share them. Going back to how I got started in Spring Forest Qigong, Monday I mentioned how the healing stories are so helpful and wonderful, and they really offer hope, and they help raise the vibration of the community. So when I injured my knee pretty seriously 2 years ago, and I was in so much pain, and I was depressed, and I was also anxious, wondering when I would be able to get back to work, because I'm also a well-being coach and I have clients who rely on me. So it was very upsetting. I found Spring Forest Qigong online, which is so amazing. And I connected with one of our advanced teachers, Sue Kreitz, and she was talking about her knee injury, and my ears perked up. And I was listening to her healing journey, and I felt connected, and I felt that there was hope. So that helped me raise my vibration and continue to engage in the practice each day. So I'm happy to tell you I'm 98% healed, and it's wonderful. But I know how this community can help so many people, offering hope, which is the healing vibration. So in my journey, I wanted to know a little bit more about Spring Forest Qigong, and I'm not going to lie, I like to know how things work. I registered for a level 1 class and was a little deeper dive into what we're doing here at Spring Forest Qigong and every day. But as I continue to heal, I realized, because I practice other healing modalities, but Spring Forest Qigong was really gold. It was the one thing that improved my, not just my physical knee, but my mental outlook, my sense of calm and peace and contentment and all of those wonderful emotions, higher vibrational emotions. So I continued my journey, and you don't have to become a Spring Forest Qigong teacher at all if you take a class. It's just a deeper dive into what we're doing here. But I will tell you, when you start to engage in the healing of it, you really like to share it with other people. And that's why I'm here with you this week, because I want to share this amazing healing modality with the world. So anyway, you can go, I'm teaching a class starting next week and one also in December. You can go to it, I think the link is attached, but you can also go to the Spring Forest Qigong website and find so many different classes and meditations and so many things that can help improve or increase your healing and your life. So I encourage you to look there. So anyway, you see what I'm wearing today. I'm in white. I'm actually in all white. You can see I have my white pants on too. So today we are in the metal element, and the color is white. So I love color healing. There is a specific color that is associated with each of the 5 elements. So today is white. So we are in the metal element. And I also, obviously, there's no white leaves out there, not that I'm aware of. So I've been bringing you leaves, but I did run off a picture. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a picture I took while sitting on the beach of clouds. So I just wanted to bring that forward. Look how pretty those clouds are. We're going to do some work with clouds today, but the color white is what represents the metal element. We're working with our lung system this time of year and our large intestine and also our skin. So here, so nature, as you can imagine, here in the Northern Hemisphere, I know we're from all over the world, but here in the Northern Hemisphere, I keep talking about the leaves changing and it's getting chillier out. So we're in what they call the yin time of year. We're stepping forward to yin, where we left summer, which was yang, and now we're coming into yin. And yin is the more inward. It's the chillier, colder, quieter sort of time of year where everything starts to kind of rest. So thinking about the leaves, they're falling away now to make space for the new, following this period of rest and internal refinement. So and that goes for us too. Coming into the colder months, into the yin time, like I said yesterday, yin and yang need to be balanced. So if we don't take the time to rest and just quiet our minds in this, busy world that we're in, the yang energy can become too much, and then we can have imbalances, and that's where blockages start to occur. So anyway, honoring the yin time of year, it's a time for letting go. So if you think about the 2 organs involved in the metal element, they are the lungs. So they release by the exhalation, and the large intestine is our elimination organ. So the positive emotion that is part of the metal element is contentment. So it's an emotion that can literally transform the sadness and grief. So when I hurt my knee, and for many people who have had injuries or illnesses or things that interfere with their regular everyday life, you can experience sadness and grief. So when we practice this movement called connecting with your body's energy, and the emotion of contentment and satisfaction, you can actually transform that energy of sadness and grief. Isn't that so wonderful? I love that. So again, going back to what I said earlier, when we engage in this practice together, we are unlocking this sort of healing waterfall. And we call it a chi field. So we are collectively raising our vibration, and our body's intelligent chi checks in and goes to work for you. So all of this comes from your heart. So when we have an open heart and we're connected to unconditional love of the universe, that's where the best and most and deepest healing occurs. So, okay, let's get started. So what we're going to do is open our feet about hip width. Just adjust this a little bit. Open our feet about hip width. And just bring your arms down to the side and just begin bouncing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in your mind's eye, if you're not on the ground outside, just imagine you are. We're getting grounded here, and that's very important. Like I said earlier, you know, we can live in a very busy society. I know many of you maybe live near the woods or the ocean, but many of us live in busier areas. So we have a lot of energy around us. So this is a great way to release some of that excess. Nothing's bad. It's just excess sometimes, and we need to let it go. So bouncing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Now let's raise our arms up, and we're going to flop those wrists. And this particular movement helps to open the lung channel, the lung meridian, the lungs, so that they can continue to eliminate. Your lungs really detoxify your body. They're a major detoxification organ. So when we can open up those lungs so they can work better, this is one of the things that helps that. Soften your shoulders. I felt my shoulders creeping up towards my ears. And we're opening energy channels in the wrists. You have a lot of meridians that run through your wrists, into your hands, down your arms. And now float the arms down, and we're going to start our twisting. So in this twisting, we're helping our spine release any excess. We're helping to lubricate the spine, making space. Keep breathing. And now we're going to start tapping on some point. So you can use 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 1 finger, and we're just going to start tapping on the stomach channel meridian or channel points here on the face. This helps ground our energy down the front of our body. Take a breath. We use the number 9. I think I went a little over that. It's okay if you do, but number 9 is a sacred number in Spring Forest Qigong. Now we're going to come to the bladder channel points right here on the eyebrows. So go ahead and do your 9, counting to yourself. And then we're going to go to the top of the head. We're going to gently pat 9 times. And the back of the head, tap 9 times gently. Then we're going to find our cervical 7, C7, which is the big bone right at the back of the neck. So slide your hand down your neck till you find that protrusion and just circle or rub side to side, releasing any excess there. It's a major channel, the spine, so we can have a buildup of excess energy. So we want to release some of that. Keep your breath going. And now we're going to open the heart channel because we are a heart-based practice. We're going to clap 9 times. We have a lot of heart points in our hands, so go ahead and do that. And now come to your left elbow crease. We're going to tap there 9 times. And the right elbow crease. We're going to come to the beginning of the heart channel and tap in there. And then the right side, whatever we do on one side, we do on the other. And now we're going to tap our tailbone. So this is our gate of vitality. You're going to use gentle fists or the back of your hands, your knuckles you can use, but going from your low back, your sacrum down to the tailbone. You want to open up that gate so the energy can move freely. And now we're going to tap our hip joints right behind the bone in the hip with, I have like my thumb as a little tapper there. And now let's go to the knees. So let me see if I can back up and see. So we're going to cup the top of the knees here. So off you go. And the backs. Opening up the bottom of the body here and the ankles and the feet. Go to your left knee and clap on the sides. And then the right knee. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get started with our practice. We're going to come to the beginning of the universe. So you're going to stand with your feet about hip width. Your toes are gripping the earth, which is grounding you, activating the grounding. You want to be grounded. And your knees are slightly bent. So you're not squatting, you're just slightly bent. And if you're sitting or lying down, you're imagining this, that you're doing this. Your elbows are somewhat out to the side. We want the energy to move around the body, and our fingers are a little open and curved, like we're holding two balls in our hands. So you can bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth, right behind your two front teeth, and you're just going to gently tap there with your tongue. You're going to hold that there. And what that does is it closes a circuit so that the energy can move freely. You're closing the circuit for the two main meridians in the body when you touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth. So do that. And then add a little smile. So when we smile, that means we're activating our internal love engine. And smiling also activates feel-good hormones in your brain. So here is your song posture. Your Qigong song posture is a relaxation posture. There's a little bit of tension. You're sort of like a pine tree. So pine tree is not rigid. It's somewhat flexible, but it's also tall and sturdy. So imagine a soft light behind your navel, which is called your lower dantian. And now we're going to say the Spring Forest Qigong password. So you can say it in your mind. I am in the universe. Just as you say those words, connect with that expanse of the universe. And now the universe is in my body. So inside your body, you have trillions and trillions of cells. It's really a small universe. The universe and I combine together. And just connect to that. Feel yourself expanding. Connect to your internal landscape there. And now, as we stand in our song, we're going to invite unconditional love, our master's energy, and our master can be any refined source of energy, something that is much more refined than you. It can be God, it can be nature, it can be Mother Earth, the sun, whatever comes to you. It can be a loved one. Just invite that refined, powerful energy into your practice today. And as you do that, with gratitude, bring to mind an intention for your practice. So it could be something that you need help with, healing a knee or a joint or an emotional issue that you're having or a situation you need help with. So go ahead and invite an intention for your practice today. And then just let it go. So once you've spoken to the universe, it's done. So just let it go. And now we're going to move into connecting with your body's energy. So we're going to bring our fingertips together like a heart right in front of our lower dantian. And with our right foot, we're going to step out somewhat. So you have a little bit of a wider stance here, soft shoulders. And we're going to lean to the left side gently. It's only about 70% of your weight with an inhalation. So go ahead and do that. And then we're going to exhale with our breath to the right side. And again, if you have any serious pain or discomfort, you can imagine you're doing it. Inhaling to the left. Slowly exhaling to the right. You want to coordinate your breath if you can with this movement. And now, as you continue to move and breathe, you're inhaling the color white through your lower dantian, distributing it into the lungs, into the large intestine, and throughout your body. And you're saying the word content. You can think of a time where you felt content, or you can just say the word content. I like to say, at this moment, I am content. Keep going slowly. And be quiet for a minute here. Just keep softening your shoulders. And slowly, we're going to come back to the center. And you're going to bring your foot in, coming back to your song posture, beginning of the universe. And for a few moments, you're going to bring to mind the clouds that I showed you earlier. We're going to do something called cloud hands. So we're just going to, in our mind's eye, reach out one hand at a time, pulling forward those beautiful clouds very slowly, bringing them back to you, imagining them all around your body. They can be white, or you can bring in a colored cloud if you'd like. Just reaching out, and bringing that cloud back to your body. This is called cloud hands. It's a beautiful moving meditation. Just keep your shoulders soft. Let's reach for one more cloud. And just bring your arms back to the side. And imagine the beautiful light we brought in. And your lower dantian is spinning faster and faster, getting brighter and brighter, smaller and smaller, until it's the size of a tiny energy pill that we tuck deep inside our navel. And that's your energy that you created today. We've created together, and that's there for you always. So let's bring our palms together at heart center. Thank Master Lin and all the masters for the teaching. Thank each other for practicing today, being able to practice today. And now we're going to rub our hands together. And with these beautiful chi hands, chi fingers, we're going to rub them right through our scalp, nourishing our head. And then we're going to pat the energy with the vibration, sending it down into the body 3 times, front to back. And now we're going to rub our ears. We're going to do a nice job and rub the ears, a small microcosm of your entire body. And you're going to pull on your earlobes. And this is for longevity. And then we're going to begin patting the arms, starting on the left side, on our yin side, on the inside of the arm, from the shoulder to the wrist, and then flip the arms over. And then the other side, 3 times. I think I did 3. 1. And now we're going to pat down the front of the body. So starting at the collarbones, right down the chest, the groin area, 3 times, patting all that chi right into your major organs. Good. And now we're going to pat down from the beginning of the heart meridian, and then we're tapping down some of the spleen meridian here, down to the waist. 3 times. And then the other side. And then we're going to cup our hands and we're going to bring this beautiful chi into our kidneys. So our kidneys are like right about here on the back. Can't reach, just imagine you are. So you're going to pat your kidneys 9 times. And then just hold your hands there over the kidneys. Let that chi sink in. So the kidneys are our major yin organ. So we want to really nourish the kidney energy because the kidneys feed the other yin organs and all the other organs. So we really need that qi in our kidneys to be robust. So rub your kidney area now with your fingertips, and you can flip your hands over, rub with the back of the hands, thinking about your kidneys. And now we're just going to tap from the back to the sacrum to the tailbone again. So with a soft fist. Good. And now let's get into the hip joints here. We want to distribute the qi down the legs. And then we're going to come to our knees, patting the tops of the knees. And the backs of the knees. And then we're going to tap the left knee on either side. And then the right. Great. And now we're going to come up onto our toes and then drop the heels 9 times. One more. And that is wonderful. I love practicing with you. I love seeing you each and every day. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thank you.